Hello, everybody. Yes, you're watching Andrea at the Quilting Shed, just outside of Fredericton, NB, in Hillwell. I know. Alrighty, so no, I was just looking at messages. Don't mind me. Oops, I hit replay instead of pause. Oh no! Thank you for the 2 whole viewers who are watching right now. I appreciate you very, very much. Where am I? Okay. I have a pile of stuff next to me. We're titled Odds and Ends. Is it spring yet this morning? Hi, Tabitha. Haven't seen you since yesterday. Um, yeah, I was making sure that my tea was hot and ready because I was like, I got 10 minutes to waste before my video. What do I have time to do that won't go over and make me late? So I cleaned the kitchen, and you know how that goes. My mom wants to know where my hoodie is. Mom, yeah, it's like 10 degrees outside. So I, of course, am dying in the house. I didn't even put on socks today. That's how warm it is. I know that doesn't say much for most people, but. So one thing I did on Monday was deep clean the shop because you got to move the Christmas stuff out. And I still had some Christmas stuff on the walls. And I got some St. Patrick's Day decorations. And we're going to force spring to come as soon as possible. I know, and I'm talking really fast. So yeah, I did that. And so you come across stuff that you're like, oh yeah, did I talk about this on video? No, I did not. Darn it. I was going to say something funny earlier, but it's too late now. Oh well. Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin. I mean, it's not as funny after I've already talked for like 5-6 minutes. Hello, Ella. Hello, Jeannie. I need a mirror. Anyway, so the fun things that happened was, of course, last week we had a ruler Zoom chat with Kelly from Silly Moon, and the next day, the big old box of rulers showed up. Big old box of rulers, and there's more coming. Oh, that's heavy. Anyway, so I'm still working on getting these into the system, and it's actually a high priority item that I'm going to work on as soon as I am done with this video because people are buying them already, and some of them aren't in the system. So I just log them as a sale with just whatever price on it. So it comes up as uncategorized in my sales reports. And then my CFO/accountant/husband says, honey, why is there so many uncategorized sales here? I'm like, oh, right. Yeah. Okay. That's me. That's my bad. And if you want to know how much of a certain thing you sell, it really helps if you label them. Yeah. Crazy. I know. It's wild, this whole making sense thing. So anyway, yeah. Lots of these rulers in. I haven't got the in-stock ones up there yet. You know what? This leads me, great segue, into one of the things I found that was tucked away that I ordered those little hooks for because these didn't have a hook to hang up, and now I can. This is the Westley design Crosshair ruler. You don't actually quilt around this ruler. It's more of a marking template. It helps you. It has lines and all these little slots here that you put your pencil in, your pencil or your marking tool. So you can easily divide your block up to 12.5-inch block to 8 different sections. So anything divisible by 8. You've got these nice lines, and then they're all marked by the inch block there. I haven't had a chance to test this. So yeah, you can even do 16ths if you rotate the ruler too. It says on the back. Interesting. You don't even have to use this with ruler quilting. You can do this with anything if you really want to mark your quilt top evenly. And this has a price tag on it somewhere. It is $60. I know. But if you really want to get things perfect and marked, it would be well worth your time because that would be a huge time saver. Huge. What else did I find? Well, I'll find stuff and I'll prep them for customers, and then I'll get halfway through a pile and I have to like chuck it under the desk because a customer walked in and we have to serve them first. And then it's like, oh right, now we have a big pile of stuff under the desk that can't be sold because it's under the desk and nobody can see it. So I dug some of these things out, and these were like end of bolts to get them off the shelf. These beautiful batiks. See? A nice purple, a nice yellowy orange. These are both 30% off of $15, whatever that is. What's 30% off 15? Somebody do the math quick, quick. So yeah, these are 30% off because there's 1 meter left of them. So you can buy them. Same with, I'm pretty sure these are 1 meter too. The nice baby pink flannel and the nice navy flannel solids. That was all that was left. So if you just need a little bit, there you go. 30% off. It's yours. Dun, dun, dun. Good name. Kathy can't type in there. $10. Okay, mom says $10. But Heidi says $4.50 off. Okay. 10 close enough. So that's almost $10. 10-ish for the batiks. Come see me, you know where I am. The other thing that's selling really well, and I want to remind you about, is the Every Child. I keep calling them the Every Child Matters panels, but they are the Journey Home. Is what they're called. There, see, there's cute size, very important. There aren't really any coordinating fabrics, but some clever customers have been finding various fabrics that go with them quite nicely that aren't just the solids and the blenders. So yeah, if you buy one, it's $8. If you buy two, because there's two in a regular size panel, then it's 15. Ooh, you can go in with a friend. And it's for a very good cause, because I'm giving away all the profit on this one and more. I like even numbers. I'm just rounding it up. So before I go too far, because we've got some other new things, I wanted to be cute because I saw Jeannie got into paper crafting and stickers, and it reminded me of other things that quilters do when we do like cross hobby stuff, because we don't just quilt, we do other things. And I like, and not just like cook and clean. Anybody can do that. One of the things we were super into lately in the house is resin work. So if you've been watching, Ron's been doing puzzles all winter, and he's been mounting them on various things, usually wood, MDF. And then he's exploring coating them in resin so that they're preserved. And he recently posted the one of the 3 wolves at the river. Yeah, he had that all resined. He had it on a nice, he's got the edge of the wood all rugged and nice and stained black, and then the nice coating of resin on top, and it's all shiny. It doesn't look like a puzzle at all. So I had to use up some of the stuff that we had in one bottle. So I got silly. I don't know about you. I don't know what to do with my bent pins. So I made a little pin holder with bent pins in it. Bent pins all in here. All the extra pins and the ones I don't like. They did kind of settle, so they're not really pokey. So if I did this again, I would try to set them in different. Like I put them in the mold and then I poured the stuff in. And then as I poured the stuff in, it knocked them all over. Duh. I should have poured the stuff in and then gently poked my pins in. So yeah, I made a pin holder that's got pins in it. And I had to put glitter in it because it's funny. And sparkly. I mean, who doesn't like sparkles? So yeah, this is one of those extra things that I do when not quilting. This the stuff. It's like, what do you do with these bent pins? Stick them in there. There we go. The other thing, and Jeannie in the comments, she posted somebody got her into paper crafts. And that is what I love doing when I am not quilting. I love to do paper crafty things. Used to make a lot of card stuff. I collected scrapbooking supplies. I made maybe one entire scrapbook. I still haven't finished our Christmas album, and I'm absolutely tickled that I called it the Christmas album. It was supposed to be year by year of us at Christmas. And then we switched to digital, and like, yeah, too lazy. So the other thing I did, because I wanted to do this, is I got a silhouette machine, like a Cricut, but a different brand. And I've been figuring out how to cut things with it. So you print them out on your regular printer, and then you cut it with the machine and hope that everything lines up. And there's Tanya. Hi, Tanya. So yeah, I made stickers. I made ones that matched the shop with my shop branding and the graphics and the, like the little shop sticker. I had done a trial of these before, but they were like just rectangles. But this one has got the little wiggly lines on the outside and everything. I was just tickled. I gave one to somebody and she said she put it on her sewing machine. I know, they're stickers and they're cute. I mean, come on. This one says eat, sleep, quilt, which is accurate. And this one says, I bought this at the quilting shed. I mean, you can stick that on a ruler so people know it's yours. Um, my other favorite is if you, with the seam ripper, the cute little seam ripper graphic. If you see this in my hand, now is not a good time. So I wanted to show you what I do with some of these stickers and how come I'm so organized. I know I'll talk fabric in a minute. Um, I have planners. I like to use planners. Super into planners. Maybe 2020 was not the best year to really get into it because everything was canceled. So I just wrote what I did. My grandmother used to do this. She would get like the old journals and scratch in new dates, and she'd just jot down the day, like the weather, if they went somewhere, how much groceries she bought, what she spent on meat, where she was traveling. She was really big on if you were traveling, you had to journal what you were doing. So I kind of do a mishmash of that. And this is how I put my stickers in my planner for a couple of weeks from now. See, I quilt on Sunday, so I put the quilt sticker there. See, and I put the little thing right there. Oh, and a little thing here. I track my steps. I track my sleep. Just to see. I mean, I know it's all electronic, but I like to see it on the paper too. So that's in a few weeks. See, this one's all crafty theme stickers. It tickles. I know. I just love it. Mind you, by the time I've filled it out, I'll hold it up far away so you can't see the text. It's pretty messy, but yeah, I just like keeping track of that stuff. And every so often, if I skip a week, I tell myself it's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's just me. I can go back and backfill it if I want to. Boys, I got smart here. I used rainy week stickers for this week. I know. Anyway, so I do that. It's cute. I love it. I don't care if it makes me look like I'm 12. Life is too short. So that was my personal planner. I decided this year I would try a separate planner for work, similar layout. I made special stickers. This one says sales, so I can write in the daily sales at the end of the day. I know. I'm so proud of myself. Look, Wednesday, go live. So I don't forget to go live on Wednesday morning, and Friday, it's newsletter day, and Sunday, quilt. Technically it's work, and I put it in both calendars. Yep. Yeah, so I'm like pretty jazzed about that, and I put all my other notes in there. So it's kind of messy, but it's been working so far. It'll work until it doesn't. That's great. So yeah, you can overlap your hobbies is my point. Eventually, it is my point that you can overlap your hobbies. Might as well have fun with it, right? What else is there to do? What did somebody say in the shop the other day? 2 people said it at once too. It was hilarious. Can't take it with you and might as well spend it while you're on this side of the ground. I mean, what better life advice is that? Danielle loves how organized I am, and it does look like I am highly organized. Sometimes I just look at my plans, go, yep, those are plans, all right, then go take a nap. It's fine. One thing I learned from planning stuff out, though, is when I started doing it, I realized there's not enough room to do all the stuff I got to do. You know why there's not enough room? Because I was planning too many things. So it helps give me a realistic idea of what I can get done. This also helps you plan your quilting stuff, because part of the way I was able to start this business was I planned one day a week. When I was working at my other job, one of my days off, I treated like a quilting work day to see if I wanted to do quilting stuff as a business. And it just grew from there. So yeah, that's how I got organized and stuff. And I love how people say, you're so organized. And the truth is, if I wasn't this organized, everything would go to pot. Has to be. I know. It's crazy. So where were we? Quilting stuff. Good stuff. Yes. Other stuff that I found that I was like, I didn't tell you about this. You know the Dream Big panels with the big flowers on them that I talked to you about last week, because you could do baby quilts with them? There's another one called the Supernova, and it's really hard to see. Well, it's like a big bursty thing, like the bursty lines that are with the flower, except It makes a really nice background. It's like a nice gradient here, and I will show you a better picture in a minute. These are actually on the website. This is a pink one, a blue one, and this is the pink. But how are you going to use these? You said, well, I got an idea for you. I have these patterns. Yeah, see? Well, this was the yellow, it has a yellow background, and this one has the orange background. Butterflies and dragonflies, and they're a really easy raw applique. So stunning things to do with batiks or other panels. You get the panel as a background, looks fantastic and fabulous. So I was going to say, I was going to bundle these. If you bought a pattern and the panel at once, I was going to give you 10% off. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in that, because I will do that for you. And I have seen these done. They are fantastic looking. I have a customer working on one already. She's super jazzed about it. It's going to be really bright and sunny. These are huge too. I mean, they're like 40 inches anyway, 40 inches square. So that's good. So we got those. Woo-hoo-hoo. So, and you may have seen, I didn't cut another one to show you, but the all around town panel that I got in with the construction fabric for the kids is really huge. I think it's like 60 by 40 or something. Yeah, close enough. But I got patterns to go with it too. And this pattern's for a roll and go play mat. So you can get the panel, and they may get you to make little pockets here for the little dinky cars to go into, and then you can roll it up. Not that the kid will actually roll it up and keep it organized on their own. You can try though. But it's very cute. If you have a kid in your life and you wanted to make them something, and they really like cars and trucks and stuff, and pretending that they're driving all over the city, I mean, that was fun when I was a kid. I mean, grandkids loved it. I like the little pockets though too. Actually, I shouldn't say you could. I was a really organized kid too. Sometimes my mom will tell you in the comments I'm probably lying, but sometimes I really was. It depends. If I went to my grandmother's house, the toys went in a certain spot. You put the toys there when you were done. That's where they lived. They never moved for 20 years. Well, they moved when I played with them, but then you put them back, and that's where they were. Anyway, now they live at my house. So yeah, play and go mat and the pattern. Same sort of deal. You get one, you get both. I'll give you 10% off. I feel like car sales. I'll give you 10% off. Come on down. Get the deals of the day. I got lots of sleep, so I'm like way up here. This panel is itty bitty project panels is what they called them. And I only got in one of the series because I thought, this was the most hilarious. And I didn't know what we would do with the rest of them. But it's got 9 separate food items on it, and it is $16. I was thinking of cutting these apart so they're more like, they're close to a fat egg. This is potato chips. There's enough there. You could make a mask. You can make a bag. You could add a little bit, like if you were doing an I Spy quilt, or if you were doing a food quilt. This would be a lot. I'm sure you can come up with quite a few fries. French fries. So I was thinking of even cutting some of these apart so you could just buy the one you wanted too, because then, it'll only cost you like $2 for a single little panel, and you wouldn't have to get the whole thing if you didn't want to. That might come back to kick me in the butt. I don't know, but we can try it. Right? Yeah, whatever. We'll try it. So the other thing I did is I said I would make up some kits for the Level Up quilt pattern with the Wildings fabric from Dear Stella. And you know what? I did this, I think it was Monday. It was a quiet day. So I made this quilt top on Monday. I'm still not quite done. So it is gorgeous. See? I got to put the top border on. I got a side border on yesterday, but it was super busy, and that's all the sewing I did. So yeah, I'm super jazzed about this. It's upside down. It's actually a fair size quilt. How big is it? 48 by 63.5. But you know what? That's a really decent lap couch quilt, lap quilt, whatever. It's a good size. So I'm going to be cutting the kits for those. So they'll be ready. And you can see the sample and see how nice it is. And how am I going to quilt it? Somebody asked me that yesterday. I think I'm just going to go for straight lines. But honestly, since this is so busy, you could do your ruler practice in here. with some of your different motifs in each of these squares because it's the nice big 8-inch squares finished. And some of the fabrics are busy enough so that you can practice your quilting. And if it doesn't turn out right, nobody will really notice because it won't show that well, but you'll be able to see it while you're quilting it. So yeah, you could fancy that right up. It begs to be done custom, but I just got to get it done. Sometimes straight lines, they'll look all great too. You can do that with your walking foot. Yeah. Hmm. So there's that. And I know I probably showed you this. I didn't put the price tag on this yet. The St. Patrick's Day fabric. I've got the St. Patrick's Day decorations up in the shop. I found a St. Patrick's Day t-shirt at the dollar store that I had to buy because it has the word shenanigans on it. Totally going to wear that when we get to the live, when we get to like St. Patrick's week. I'll just wear the heck out of that shirt. It's white. It's not going to last more than a week anyway. I don't own white t-shirts for a reason because I just spill too much stuff down the front of me. Right, Mom? I actually spilled apple jelly in my bed again this morning. It was great. I know I made the apple jelly and it's a little runny, so it just slides right off the toast. The other thing I found was this lovely, cute spring motif fabric. So if you need something with sheep and rainbows and ladybugs and bunnies and flowers and little Tweety birds, the chickadees are out in the yard chirping their little heads off. It's amazing. Chickadees are my favorite. I have some fabric coming. I have Feathered Nest from Northcott. It's supposed to be coming. I ordered it. I pre-ordered it. It was supposed to come in January. They've emailed everybody who did order it and said, we're going to deliver it in February. It's the last week of February. So I'm expecting maybe Friday, I'll get a notice that says, hey, we're going to mail this out to you now. Because technically it's still February. So let's hope for that because I'm really anxious to see some new cute chickadee fabric. I mean, I know you would be too. So yeah, today I'm going to put these rulers in the system, see if I can get them showing on the website. That would be super cool because it is slippery as all get out there. Ron says the parking lot is an ice rink. Not much we can do about it right now while it's still washing sand and everything away. So sit tight. If there's something you are interested in that you saw in the video, just send me a message like other people have done. It's like, I need such and such. Can you hang on to it for me? And I will literally stick it aside behind the desk. Lots of crap under there. I mean, good stuff. And it'll have a sticky note with your name on it. And then when the roads are a little safer or whatever, you can swing by and say, I'm here to get my thing. And I'll be, sure, that's right here. Awesome. Great. Thank you. And everything will be a nice party. All right. That's it for me. Yorkshire Gold in the pot again. Danielle's at retreat. I miss you, Danielle. I didn't talk to you at all yesterday. And I had nobody to talk to. And I had lots of people to talk to. It was very busy. It was great. It was a great day yesterday. Okay. Yeah, wrap it up, Andrea. Wrap it up. I'm supposed to play the music out too. I know. All right. You have a good day. May you not have to use your seam ripper today. I hope your hope your top thread doesn't run out. I was sewing along. The top thread ran out. Didn't even notice until I was like this far. Anyway, I don't have any cupcake fabric, Linda. Darn it. I have ice cream. Not big. Just some fat quarters. Ice cream. I knew I should have ordered some sweets fabric. Darn it. I will write that down. All right. I'm going to catch you later.